never get free. Lamb to the slaughter, what you gon' do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed is your son and your daughter. What you gon' do when there's blood in the water? Look me in my eyes, tell me everything's not fine, or that people ain't happy.
Hello guys, this is Ravenclaw What If. Welcome back to another What If story. Now, this is What If Deku is from a sealed off universe, part 2. Now, before we begin, I'm going to run some characters down that if you don't know who they are, you'll know now. But, if you guys played Xenoverse, you know what I mean, but there's probably some of you that hasn't played that yet, so let's get it going. Wrong one. I'm not trying to internet browser. I need photos. It was right next to my photos, so that's probably why I hit that on accident. Alright. Now, this is Toa. And this is Mira. Now, they're basically from the demon realm. I think they're called like the demon race or something like that. So, the world got, sealed off from Kronera. Kronera, I think that's how you pronounce the Supreme Kai of Time. In like canon. I'm probably messing it up. I'm probably got that all mixed up, but now how this story goes is actually, we'll get to that point when we get to the story, as we have a little bit of time skip as the month has passed, as you have Izuku, as you have Yuna. I think I named her Yuna, but yeah, I think I did. And she's watching over Izuku as she's teaching him ancient, the god language. As she does that, as Izuku closes the book, it's like, I'm done, Lady Yuna. As she's like, pronounce this verse. As Izuku pronounces it. I'm not about to say it because I don't know like what it would sound like besides like a little bit I heard from the anime when I was watching Super. So, and she's like, huh, very good. Your dialogue is a little off, but very good. You're making excellent progress. As she kneels over to Izuku, as she kisses him on the forehead, and she's like, you're very important to me. The progress you've been going through it's amazing. And she smiles as, she steps away as the timer goes off. It seems like our little session's over. I'll be returning to you to Emperor Cooler, your father. Get your things and we'll be moving along. As Izuku, gets his things. As she teleports him to, the front of his room. And she's like, we'll continue what we were doing in a couple weeks from now. The usual, I'll find you when it's time. As she, as she smiles, as she waves to Izuku, as she disappears. As we're gonna go to, Izuku's story, a bit. As he's going, unpacking his things. Let's throw in his things that he had. As he puts them back in their place in his room. As several, soldiers come barging in. Lord, give me a second. He would be called Lord. Lord Izuku. We noticed you arrived on base. Your father wanted to see you as soon as you arrived. Because they saw him and they, sensed him on the ship. So I was just like, very well. tell my father I'll be in there momentarily. I need to present myself nice. As he gets ready, as he gets on his best. Give me a second. I'm not sure what he would wear. Let me see. He would wear this basically. He'll look like that in the thumbnail, and he'll dress like that. So he has a suit. Inko, knows a couple fashion designs by heart. So she had someone make a pair of suit for Izuku, like a suit like that. So we're gonna go with that. As Izuku, walks, towards the where his father is in his throne room, as he's passing several foot soldiers as they're saluting Midoriya. Sorry about that. As he gets to the door, as he kneels, as you summon me, father. As Inka is right next to Cooler. As she steps to the side. Good, you have arrived. Let me get a good look at you. And it's like, you improve quite a bit since your time gone with Lady Yuna. Yes, father. So how's the training going? As he debriefs them. Training's going well, father. Right now I'm learning. I sparred with Anubis for a while. He taught me some things. And a couple days ago I started learning the agent language of the gods a couple weeks ago. A couple days ago. And he's like, good, good. Now, unfortunately, I'm afraid I'm going to have to throw you on a mission. As Izuku's like, why, father? One of my, as you know, I've been going into each of my territory, territory and each ally, to go over the current deals they have going on. Give me a second. I totally forgot what it was called. Deals and treaties from different nations that have a decent amount of firepower to them, but no threat to our nation, of course, but adequate. Now, I want you to go to this planet in this sector, as they hand him a tablet, a little information tablet, as he's going through, as he looks at the planet. As Cooler's like, the people are a little weird looking. Don't like the pink personally. As a picture shows, of a random citizen. But the facts, despite their looks, they're quite intelligent. And their technology almost rivals ours. My father was a fool. So, what I want you to do, son, is I want you to go over there and I'll leave their fate in your hands. I want to see what you do. As Ezekiel's like, what, father? Simple. You have full authority to renegotiate the deal, vaporize the whole lot of them. You have full authority on there. Think of it as a test, were to say. As much as think of this as a lesson. You must learn, if you choose this route, it's good use of your practice of your diplomatic skills. As he's going there as a ambassador, so he has full authority to do whatever he wants. So as he's like, yes, father, when do I leave? Immediately. Yes, father. As Inko's a little irritated. As she's she's going to yell at Cooler later. But as Izuku, goes to his mother, and she's like, Mom, don't worry about it. It's fine. This is going to be, maybe this time I won't have to fight anyone. This will be, a relieving experience. Are you sure, son? You just got back. Don't worry, Mom. This shouldn't take that long. As he leaves the room, are you serious, Cooler? He just got home. I know, he just got home. But he needs this experience to interact with other life forms besides hostile. It's good to have some people skills. Don't you agree? And she's like, you're right, as much as I hate to admit it. And she's like, doesn't mean I have to like it. And she storms off. He's like, damn human women. He's like, humans, pain in the ass. As that goes on, as Izuku, as Izuku gets to his ship, as he's like, we're flying here. Yes, Prince Izuku. Yes, he's straight up a prince in this one, so, so there's that. Sire, Prince, where are we going? This sector. Apparently, Father hasn't reviewed the current treaty we have with them. So we're going to meet the rulers and see what's going on with this agreement, and I'll tweak it if I don't like it. I have full authority to do whatever I want. And it's like, yes, Your Highness. As he, blasts off, as he sits in his chair. As you. Yes, sir. Bring me a refreshment, please. I'm thirsty. As he comes back as he's shaking. Here, is this what you wanted? As he drinks it. It's just as he drinks the water because he doesn't have anything that I don't know what type of drink he would be drinking because he doesn't know nothing about Earth. So yeah, he just doesn't completely nothing about Earth. So he doesn't really know where he's from. Cooler or his mom hasn't told him yet. So there's that. Sir, we have arrived. As go to the planet. As the people are. The planet's not doing well, like economy-wise. As she gets off the ship, they're not poor, but they're giving some for some reason they're not providing enough for the whole kingdom. So this is a big issue. As Izuku's like, as the moon, as they get off the ship, as they're like, this place is a shithole. As one of the soldiers says, as Izuku, quiet. I'm already not liking what I'm seeing now. Do we have a copy of the agreement on hand? No, sir. But the current people placed in this sector would. Where are they? They should be in the capital. They should be in the palace, actually. I still heard they were going in there discussing a few things. Do you know this commander? No, not really. Personally, he's a snake. As off the record, sir. As he shuts off his scouter. What is it, soldier? He's like, he's a crook. He likes what I've been hearing over the chatter around along the men, as he asks for more for certain nations to take some up from the side, and he'll add stipulations out of nowhere. We've already had several complaints about this, and everyone's scared to mention it to Lord Cooler, as Emperor Cooler, as Izuku. Enough. I've heard enough. I'm sorry, sir. No. You're good. No, I heard enough. Dude's dead. As, what, sir? No, the dude's dead. I will not. No, not happening. Soldier, I'll deal with it when the time comes. Let's head into the capital. As they get in the capital, as the little girl, falls down, as one of the soldiers was about to kick the girl, as Izuku blasts him, as he goes flying. Idiot. As he bends down, hello, little one. What's your name? As Izuku smiles, as he's wearing a suit, as the girl, is talking, as, I really don't care what her name is, but it's very nice to meet you, little one, as he ruffles his hair. So what's wrong? You. Medkit now. As he's like, yes, yes, Prince. As she's scared. Don't, don't worry about those idiots. If they hurt you, I'll blast the one like that one. As he's like, he's not dead. He's knocked out. It's like, okay. As he meds her up. As all better. And she's like, thank you. As her mother comes up, I'm so sorry. Please forgive us. I'll take any punishment that you decide to give out. As Izuku, no, that's quite fine, miss. Let's be careful, walking. And it's like, thank you. As he, straighten his tie, as he fixes cuffs on his sleeve. As he's like, we need to find someone. We need to find one of our people in here. I need answers. As Izuku walks forward, as we get to the capital. As we have this guy, this commander, or the person that I have, add to the story for plot wise. As he's like, according to our treaty, you're supposed to provide these resources, and you haven't done it. As she's like, how can we? You keep adding stuff into it. And there's no way in good right that, I could provide that much, resources. With our current agreement, I can't even feed my nation. The only reason I agreed to this, because I don't want my planet to blow up. As he's like, you should have thought of that before you made a deal with King Cooler, or King Cole. As the queen's, I had enough. I'm not providing you with anything anymore. As their soldiers, aimed, as he's like, that's very disappointing. It'll be a shame something happened to you or your lovely daughter over there. Is that a threat? No. Kill her. As he shoots a beam straight at, Mina. Princess Mina. As the queen rushes over there next to her daughter, shields her, as all they can see is, as we go to the queen's, point of view, I'm gonna save my daughter for anything else. As she rushes over there and grabs her, shields her, as she closes her eyes, as she's like, why aren't we dead? We should be dead by now. As she looks over, as she sees a unknown species she's like never seen before. As he's holding on to the key blast, as he crushes it, as it dissipates, as he fixes his collar, as he's like, did you seriously try to assassinate the queen of this nation? Are you an idiot? As he steps down, as the queen's speechless, as we know the queen's like, advisor, do you know who this is? And she's like, I have no idea, Your Majesty. I've never seen him before. He doesn't seem that much older than your daughter. Yeah. And by the judge, as she's shaking her boots, by the sense of his power, he seems very weak, but that's not true at all. I could, tell that he's what do they call that? Give me a second here. I totally forgot what it's called. I could tell he's suppressing his power level. This could go bad for us, ma'am. Your Highness. Let's wait and see how this pans out. As Mina's just irritated, as she's like, Mother, I can't believe he actually had a nerve to freaking try to assassinate me. I want that man dead. And she, she's, sweetheart, calm down. As, she's, yeah, this Mina's a little bit different. She does have her, happy moments, but someone tried to blast her. She's not going to be all happy about it. So there's that. So as Izuku, walks over, and he's like, you, what's your name? As he provides a name, and he's like, who are you, human? As all the soldiers separate from that one dude, as the queen's like, what's going on? As, the advisor's like, I don't know, but judging by the other soldiers' reactions from the cooler empire, they're scared of the boy, as they're backing up. You want to say that again, maggot? As he walks to his face. I said, what a filthy human doing here? As he grabs him by the neck. Idiot. You. Yes, sir. Yes, Your Highness. As you know, the queen overheard that. What? Prince? Yes, yes, young prince. Give me the current agreement. Do you have the current, arrangement with King Cole, my grandfather had with this kingdom? It's like, yeah, it's here. As he still has him. No, sorry. He has him, he doesn't have his hand around his neck. He has, no, actually, he does. Because he's not in his cooler state. So, his stage 1 state, so he wouldn't even have a tail. So, sorry, guys. Scratch. Just ignore what I said. While he's holding it up in air by the throat, as he's looking to do it. No. As Izuku throws him to the floor, as Izuku, throws the thing up in air, the data pad, as he blasts it, my lord, what are you doing? As Izuku kicks him. You. As Izuku looks at, as the dude's getting up, the commander that was trying to skip something, and she's like, you have no right interfering in my business. This is in our business, trying to interfere in our original plan. As Izuku, are you serious? When I saw that arrangement, it's ludicrous. There's no way this planet could provide that much resource and sustain their population. That's nothing but, genocide. As he blasts the soldier in the head, he falls down. As, he shoots him in the, chest. As he's like, hell, Lord, cold. As Izuku shoots him again in the head. Oh my. Alright, line up, boys. As, yes, sir. Who is your emperor? As most of them say Lord Cooler, but 2 of them say, Lord Cold. Huh. So you 2, up front. Now tell me why you think Lord Cole is your emperor. Because that snake stole the throne as Izuku grabs and cracks his neck. Alright. You? As you know, the queen sees how brutal Izuku is as she's like, he's brutal for such a young age. Just to massacre men like that was nothing. But how can he be, I don't understand. And she doesn't understand, how is he, related to, Cooler, the common prince. Alright, as we cut to, as he walks towards the one that's crawling away, as he starts charging his black and white energy into a death beam, as suddenly there's a loud explosion outside. As there's a lot of loud explosions. As the castle's shaking a little bit. As Izuku's like, what the hell's... Sir, there's a battle above the city. Who is it? It's one of Izuku's men. I don't know. I don't recognize the two blue ones, but the other one I definitely recognize. A monkey, a Saiyan. As he's like, huh, interesting. As a blast, comes through the castle. The blast was going through the castle wall. As Izuku rushes over there, blocks the blast as he pushes it upwards. As it shoots right back at the Saiyan. As he gets hit in the back, he gets hit in the back as he goes flying down. As he's like, huh. Well, so much for not fighting. As he has his tie on and everything like that. When he gets serious, he'll loosen it, but as he tightens it, as he's like, soldiers, my apologies, Your Majesty, but when I get back, we'll renegotiate a more reasonable terms. You have any objections? And she's like, no, but who are you exactly? I'm Izuku Midoriya, son of Cooler. As he's like, how? Maybe we could discuss that over dinner later tonight. Would that be alright, Your Highness? And she's like, it would be lovely. I'll answer your questions there, Your Highness. I must deal with these current threats at the moment. You, soldier. You too. Yes, sir. If anyone threatens the queen and the princess's life, kill them on sight. No matter who they are. Yes, my lord. Good. As he flies off, as we cut to Mira and Toa and the Saiyan. Huh. As the Saiyan gets back up from hit by the back of the head. As he's like, Mira, Toa, this is where I'm going to end you. As you have Mira, Toa laughing. Huh, what is the time patrol going to do? And she's like, wait, I recognize you. You're a Saiyan, right? Your name is Trunks, wasn't I right? Am I correct? He's like, he goes in to attack, Toa. As Mira blocks it, punches him in the face as he goes flying. As Mira and Trunks are going head to head, as Trunks is going for a couple, combination kicks, as he blasts Mira away, as he goes towards a mountain, as it explodes, as Mira he dusts off, as he's like, you have to do a lot better than that, weakling. You're no challenge. As, he appears in front of Trunks, as he chokes him, and slams him into the ground. He was up in air when he choked him, so as a couple 100 feet, he slams him, dives him into the ground. As Izuku sees this, As he flies right next to Toa. She doesn't even notice. And she's like, huh, a Saiyan. Don't know who that is. And she's like, that's my creation, Mira. And she's like, quite impressive. And she's like, of course. He's my masterpiece. And she's like, wait. As she looks over, and she's like, she jumps backwards, still floating by the air. Who are you? And she's like, oh, are you here to interfere in my plans? And Izuku, oh, heavens no. As long as you don't endanger this world, I won't have to kill you. As Izuku, smiling. And she's like, I don't take threats lightly, kid. No, that wasn't a threat. If you endanger in this world any form, I'll vaporize you in your creation. Then you're not here to stop us, and what are you here for? Oh, I just came in to watch. As soon as you're done playing with the Saiyan, he's mine. As she's like, why? You have some sort of grudge against the Time Patrol? I don't know what a Time Patrol is. I really don't care. See, my original, I was, I kill any Saiyan I see, so yeah, I make it a habit. But I'll let I'm actually interested in this fight. I want to see what your little toy is capable of. As Izuku's looking or towards the distance. As Mira, beats on Trunks into the ground over and over again. As he kicks him. As, Kronera is like, Trunks, are you alright? As Supreme Kai, I'm of time. Supreme Kai, I'm fine. As he gets up, as Mira knees him in the face. As Mira looks back and sees the, Izuku, kind of next to Toa. As a beam of, a beam search almost hit Mira. As she, hovers down as it's Yuna and Anubis. And she's like, were you going to attack something that belongs to me? As you're going to attack someone that, you're going to attack one of my own, are you? No, not one of your own, because, no, technically he is, but, well, let's see, you were going to attack one of my students. Were you, creature? As Anubis, take him out. As Toa's like, Yuna? As Mira's like, why? Mira, stand down now. As, why? Stand down. Listen to your creator. As Mira stands down, as Anubis stops, inches from his face. As he's like, huh, that's what I thought. As he jumps back, as he, instantly teleports right next to his teacher, Yuna. What are you doing here? Oh, I'm going here to stop you from making a terrible mistake. Why is that, Lady Yuna? It's simple. Your creation was going to die. Hello, dear. I didn't realize we'll meet each other so soon. As she, she flies right next to Izuku, gives him a hug. She's like, so how you been? Fine. So, Cooler sent you out on another mission, did he? Yes. Lady Yuna. And she's like, it's fun, dear. Now, am I able to, forgive this little incident? As, as Trunks sees everyone. I don't know who they are, but I need to stop this now. I need to kill them all. As, he's going a little bit crazy. As he aims a deadly, attack at Yuna. As, Supreme Kai feels the presence. Yuna, Trunks, no, stop! As he fires beam, and she's like, die! He wasn't actually aiming at Yuna, but they're all next to each other, so he's like, die, Toa! As Izuku sees the blast, as he disappears, as in one hand he stops the blast, as he pushes it outwards. Sorry about that. As he shoots the blast, as he reflects the blast, as he pushes it outwards to outer space, not hurting the planet. Because this is his first, important mission. This is up in, above, just killing Saiyans. So he's taking this job seriously. Were you seriously going to try to attack Yuna and Anubis? No, no, Anubis wasn't. Yeah, because they were all close together. And a god destruction, Anubis. Are you an idiot? As Corona. Corona? I don't know. That sounds like the virus, but whatever. As Supreme Kai, I think, because I know it's pronounced Corona, I think, but I'm not. Well, let's continue with that. As Corona, Supreme Kai time. Trunks, get out of there now. You can't match up against two what do they call them? Godly entities. What do you mean, Supreme Kai? As Trunks, blasts off. Shit, I need to get to my ship. As, he sees it. As, Lady Yuna, I'll handle the monkey. You continue your conversation with this, with Toa, I think her name was. And she's like, alright, have fun. And she, as he blasts off, as Meryl's about to blast off, and she's like, not you. You do not interfere in my Izuku's playtime. She's quite serious. As Toa's like, Mira, stand down. Just shut up. And she's like, what do you need? It's simple. I'll forgive this incident if you help me with something. And she's like, what do you need? Lady Yuna, I need a simple way to leave this universe. She's about to ask why, but she's not stupid enough. And she's like, but I know you have your current mission you're doing yourself, Toa. So, if you help me with this, my Izuku over there will help you with your little problem. What do you say? Do we have a deal? She's like, yeah, we have a deal. And she shakes her hands. So his name is Izuku, was it? Yeah, we should observe Izuku's handiwork, shall we? As they're now watching Izuku's little fight. As Trunks is flying, as Izuku's in front of him, as he's like, where do you think you're going, monkey? As he's like, what? As he punches him, as he goes flying down. As Supreme Kai's like, you need to escape, now. As she's like, I don't know, I just got attacked by Earthling. What? I don't know, I really don't know what universe we're in, but why is an Earthling out here? I don't know. This is universe, give me a second, I forget the name of it. I told you in the briefing, this is going to be a very dangerous mission. Universe 13, it's all wrong. Especially those two. It's like, what do you mean? This universe has been sealed off for many, many, many years. Because of the angel and the god destruction try try to take out, no, Supreme Kai. Not Supreme Kai, but, the Ami King and all that. As she explains, as, he's fighting still. As Izuku grabs Trunks' fist, squeezes it, as he knees in his stomach, as he goes flying, as Izuku grabs onto his face, as he's slamming him against several mountains, as they're going through a couple. As Izuku, throws him upwards, grabbing on his hand, as he's about to fall down, grabs his arm, tosses him up, and shoots death beams, hitting him in the shoulder. As he starts screaming in pain, as Izuku walks over there. Normally, when I don't know what a time patroller is, but that's not going to help you, monkey. And it's like, strictly, I'm not supposed to be, killing you and your Saiyans anymore. But I find you danger in you're a danger to my plan, so I'm gonna have to get rid of you. Nothing personal. As he charges of a beam, hits him in his leg as he's screaming in pain. As Izuku's grabs him by the head, lifts him up. Is that all you got, Saiyan? It's very disappointing. As he throws him down. I guess I'll end this. Unless you have something more. As he's like, no, Trunks is not Super Saiyan yet. As Trunks gets up, as he's like, I don't know who you are, kid, but you're dangerous. And how are you using that technique? What technique? The death beam. That's the Frieza move. I don't know who Frieza is, but it doesn't matter. You're gonna die anyways. As he's like, I had enough of this. As he goes into Super Saiyan. As Izuku's like, huh? As he's, he's kind of shocked but intrigued. Huh. Interesting. You got a form? That's so cool. As Izuku geeks over that, oh, awesome. So your hair changes. That's neat. So what else does it do? As he's getting information, he's like, what? He's like, Trunks, like, what? Like, what does it improve? Your speed, strength? It has to improve something. As he's like, yeah. As Supreme Kai, Supreme Corona, or whatever her name is, don't tell me anything. And she's getting irritated because, and old Kai is laughing his ass off because, this is something that you've never seen before. And she's like, huh. As Izuku jumps backwards, interesting. Let's see what you got then. Let's see what this new form let's see how powerful this new form is. As they go in for a punch, as Izuku gets thrown backwards, hitting a couple mount like the scenery, crash in the water. As he goes through a hill or maybe like a small mountain, as he hits the water, as he's underneath the water, he's like, huh, that happened. Oh, time to take this serious. As Izuku bursts out of the water, flying up, going towards Trunks, as he's like, get some water out of his ears, as huh. Oh, that was quite impressive, monkey. Now it's time for me to get a little bit serious. As he, unbuttoning his tie, as he unbuckles his, what did I call him again? Buckles? As he's like, huh. So you show me your transformation. You want to see mine? As Izuku smiling and smirking. As, Toa's confused. What do you mean, transformation? And she's like, wait and see. Just watch, Toa. My baby boy is one step closer to where he needs to be. As, she's like, baby boy, what does she mean by that? As Toa's thinking, she kind of slipped that out a little bit. as Izuku says, now don't blink. As he begins his transformation, turns into, his first stage. That would be, let you guys know, if you haven't seen the rest of the episodes, first stage for Izuku is Frieza's final form, but his state looks like Cooler, so, similar to Cooler. So as he transforms into, a Frieza, a Frost race, as, Trunks' eyes widen. How is that possible? What the hell is going on? As Toa's even surprised. And she's like, looks at, what is he? Oh, you see, he's my own little creation. I'll let you on a secret, as she whispers in her ears, as her eyes widen. As Toa smiles. Because, she told him little hints, or told him, he has her blood, coolers, and an unknown human, creating, in her mind, she doesn't tell her plot, but anything else, but she told her how she created him. So she's interesting. I'd love to learn more. As you were always, you were always the sly one, Toa. That's why I like you the most of all the rest of your race. But nevertheless, let's continue watching the show. As Trunks is getting beat, as Izuku goes in for a punch, knocking Trunks further away, as Izuku flies above him, grabs his neck around his tail, as he slams him to the ground, as he steps on to his chest, crushing him into the ground, as he's like, that's all you got, saying, very disappointing. As, he's about to blast Trunks, as somewhere out of nowhere, Supreme Kai of Time grabs Izuku's hand, as he's like, and I won't allow you to hurt, one of my employers, one of my employees. That's enough of you. As she barely taps Izuku, as he goes flying, as Izuku hits the mountain, as he's like, who the hell is that? That's interesting. As he gets back up, I don't know who you are, but you seem pretty powerful. How about this? If you fight me, I won't kill the monkey. He's weak anyways. What do you say? And she's like, you honestly think I'll fight you, the Supreme Kai of Time? So that's your title, a Kai. Yuna mentioned your kind before. And she's like, Yuna? As, and she's like, who is this boy? And how is he able to transform into a frost race? This is so weird. As, she's scared shitless. She doesn't know what Izuku is. Despite his power level, it's not up to her power, but she's weirded out by it. So she's like, all right, I'll fight you. But how about you want to taste one of my cookies? Instead of fighting, I'll give you, do you like cookies? As Izuku's like, what's a cookie? And she's like, the best thing ever. As, she up here, poofy thing, a capsule. She throws a thing of cookies that she didn't make these cookies because, Izuku would have killed, trying to attack her right out of the bat. I was like, yeah, a girl named Boma made it. As he's like, let me try it out. As Izuku eats it, as he's like, this is actually good. I guess I almost don't want to kill you now. As she's like, really? Almost. As he's the smirk phase, as she shoots, a beam at, Supreme Kai Time. As Krona just bats it away. I was hoping I could do this peacefully. As she's about to attack Izuku, as, Yuna grabs her arm. Supreme Kai time. Don't touch. As she's scared. And she's like, yes, Yuna, what are you after? Oh, no, not much. I really don't care about the saying. You could leave or whatever. I just want to make sure my darling is not hurt. As she's like, why? They're like, you don't care about humans. You've never liked humans. Huh. He's special. So back off. She's like, fine, I'm not really after you anyways. I'm just here to pick up this idiot. And not die, hopefully. And she's like, until, next time, Supreme Kai. Or Corona, or whatever your name is. And she's like, yeah, bye. As she disappears with Trunks. As he still has the box of cookies. And she's like, now, let me explain. Why did you not, finish? Why didn't you, you could have, why were you holding back? And she's like, oh, I was just, interested in what she was. And considering she's a Kai, I wasn't sure if I should kill her. And she's like, what do you mean? I wasn't sure what Kai is connected to Anubis. As Anubis is like, what? As he's like, don't you dare. As he's like, smile, don't worry, Anubis. If I was going to kill you, I would kill you up front, not to kill, Sorry. If I want to vaporize you, I would do up front, not use the cheap method like that. That's more of a monkey thing to do. As he does that. But she offered these amazing things called cookies. They were quite tasty. So, I was just going to, show off a little bit, but didn't realize she was that powerful. So, next time I won't overestimate her if we come across paths together. And she's like, very well, just curious. I like Yumi, as Toa and Mira comes by. Now, Izuku, I want you fully introduce you if you haven't already. This is Toa and Mira. And this is Izuku. As he de-transforms. As he tightens his suit up. As he buckles his sleeve. And she's like, yeah, we briefly met. Nice to see you again. As Izuku smiles. And she's like, I want you to work with her. For whatever she needs. Of course. But I'm on a mission. Can this wait after the mission? And she's like, yeah. What does your father have you on here for? Oh, I'm just renegotiating some terms of an agreement. A treaty. I looked at it. It was trash, so I'm making a new one. And she's like, very well. How long do you think that'll take? I don't know. It might take me maybe 3 days, 4, maybe a week at the most. Highly doubt I'll be here for a month, but that's a possibility. As Toa's like, don't worry, I'll find you when I need. I'll come find you in a month's time. So she leaves. And she's like, it'll be interesting working with you, Izuku. As she disappears, so does Mira. So does, as Yuna go to race, like, you did well. Going against even Supreme Kai time. She could be a difficult opponent. As they say goodbye, as they go back. As Izuku goes back to the hole in the wall. As she's talking to her people in her throne room. As Izuku peers by. I'm back, Your Majesty. And I must apologize for the wall. You men. Help the builders, get everything together. Yes, sir. Now, when do you want to discuss this, when do you want to discuss this new treaty? She's like, I believe tomorrow would be, appropriate. But I believe I owe you a dinner. As, Izuku smiles. Yes, Your Majesty. It would be my pleasure. As we're going to stop it there. Hope you guys have a good night and day, judging by time zones. This is a bit long one, so hope you guys like it. Alright, bye.